early and just keep spending them.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's not hard, especially if you're like, cool, like pick a unit to die, stand it in, it dies, you get 2 fate points. Cool.
Mm.
And you could pick a unit on your opponent's turn too. So that unit died, that unit's gonna die, and that's board wide for the sub faction.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a
Do you
fun game.
find the extra bookkeeping annoying, or is it just like kind of a fun other thing in your army?
I am rusty at bookkeeping. I'm not a librarian, so I keep forgetting rules. Like Lord of Change died yesterday. I played a game against Seraphon, and then like he died, went to another combat, did other things, and I'm like, oh, I had 3 fate points. He died to the wound. I could not have him die, but it's a
That's
game of
usually how it
remembering things.
goes.
Yeah, yeah.
It is a dice game. It's fun. Colin, what do you got for hobby?
I actually did some painting finally. I finished up my first unit of Reapers. Actually, I've got them right here.
Nice.
Went with a little white cloak on them, throwing a little bit extra because I got my snow bases. And then I started painting the archers today and got about 10 minutes in and I already hate myself. It's I love the archers. I do not like building them. I do not like painting them already. They've got a lot of tiny little details. Like from a distance, they look like it's real easy to do all bone. You get in there, so much little crap on those models.
Yeah, it's just like the new cities models. They look all nice and pretty until I go and look at painting them, and it's just like, oh yeah, no. That's gonna be a pass on this guy.
Except the cog for it, right?
Yeah, well, I'll make something. My son's got big Lego blocks. We'll make something out of that.
Hell yeah.
That's what I want to know is how many hours is it going to take to paint one of those cog forts? Like even just to do a mad job on it, that's got to be like fucking 40, 50 hours minimum on.
That's when you
Well, it
almost have
makes
to
me
do.
think of.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, JP.
That's one that you almost have to do with sub-assembly too, because there's just layers upon layers upon layers on there. I don't know. It's gonna be hard. I want to build one. I don't know if I want to paint one.
Well,
I
it
wanna
just makes me
paint it
think
like
of
Legos.
Knights from 40k.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of the same thing, and those take people like upwards of 40 hours, like you were saying. So I'm really curious to see what people do.
Less thick in 40k. You have a lot of like
Yeah.
metal and wiring and joints and like big armor plates, but like the whole thing is a giant tower
True.
for AOS. But yeah, now I want to paint on the Mega Blocks. Sorry.
Mega blocks and Jenga blocks. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I might have the tallest one. I myself, I've ripped off 10 witch elves heads. We're going to convert them into Sisters of Slaughter. This way I can have my 20 block. And then my army's pretty much done for the open if I take otters.
I was gonna say you were backing out of that like 6 hours ago.
Yeah, I'm still tossing coins. It's either that or Iron Jaws. I did Zenithal my Iron Jaws today as well. So if I can slap chop that in time, I might take Iron Jaws just because I have a feeling. There's how many dock players in Edmonton alone? With that book coming out, I have a feeling there's gonna be quite a few dock players. So Iron Jaws might be the play to be something different.
Yeah, it used to be every event there'd be 2 to 3 armies of dock every single time.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm expecting a lot of dock at this tournament, a lot of Nurgle.
A lot of
Much
Nurgle.
Nurgle.
Yeah.
Which probably brings us to our next subject, the balance update. How did Nurgle escape? What did Papa?
Yeah.
What did Grandfather Nurgle have to pay Mr. Rose to not do anything?
Nothing.
But not only anything, but they dropped in points. It's here.
It's
Have
insane.
more.
Stuff
I'm
got
starting to
buffed. How
get
the
it
fuck
that-
did stuff get buffed?
I'm starting to have a bit of a theory with that, though, with everything changing and with the whole the rumors about fifth edition and the whatever the heck they're calling it, the last world, that they just want to get everyone having more and more models on the board for big finales just before they do the big lore switch. It's the only thing I can come up with.
That actually kind of makes sense.
The way the points dropped, it looks like it's a lot more infantry focused that's going to be happening. But yeah, it's not going to be a hint for fifth, just to throw as many models as you can onto the table and have fun.
It's too early though, because we don't know what the last GHB is going to be. Because if it was anti-infantry, you're not going to see infantry. Like bounty hunters, you're not going to see infantry.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a precursor to what's going to happen? Like, just this is what to sort of expect?
What piss people off with not nerfing the army that should be nerfed?
Yeah, well, that's true.
Sounds pretty GW, to be honest.
Our warehouse is full of Nurgle. Let's just drop them points.
Well, somebody loves
Probably.
Nurgle there. They've always been good. The fly spam was good. The Magathor spam was good. Glockin and his buddies were good. Like, there's never been a GHB that wasn't really good for Nurgle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kick my butt all the time. I absolutely hate playing Nurgle. They're always good. They're always tough to chew through. It's one of those eternal armies.
Maybe I should
Lost a game to Nurgle on Monday, so
maybe I should rebase my Nurgle army for the open.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, 30 Blight Kings into Rot Swords, and we're good to go.
oh Jesus.
Just
That's when they'll nerf it.
we can just call it game and go for a beer really early.
Get tabled, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Unless we play two objective, then we're okay.
How many Nurgle players you guys have out in the East?
Yeah, the Central. Yeah, there's lots actually. There's like no dog players. There's a couple, but nothing as like a primary army. The couple guys that play have them as like they have a lot of strong armies, so it's one of those pick and choose.
Yep.
There's a lot of Nurgle. Destruction has always been rampant in the prairies, in the Central, whatever. Like even our first, like actually pretty much every one of our GTs we've hosted, outsiders and guys that travel in are like, how come there's so much destruction as a whole? I'm like, I don't know. I love it. There's giants. There's like, even when they weren't good, there's giants, there's goblins, there's orcs, there's ogres. It's like, they're just here. And then they're winning because the meta here isn't the global meta. So with guys like Carl and guys flew in, my ball and stuff, as his nickname is.
Yep.
These guys fly in. They're like, hey, we're bringing like a meta list almost. It's like, I don't want to play against this because nobody plays it in Toronto.
I was about to say, what is the meta like in Manitoba? Like being destruction, I guess. It's not really shooty, more
Yeah, there's
in
a
your
lot of
face.
destruction. Yeah, like we've had some guys play a lot of TTS, look at the meta worldwide, look at the online meta, and try to bring those meta lists to events, and they don't relatively do that good because they're playing now on the table armies that aren't frequent. It's not like you're playing, like example Doc, you're not playing the last 3 books that are really good. You're playing the early edition books or indexes. It's like, oh, why is there so much Seraphon? People like playing them. Oh, but they counter my army with the rock, paper, scissors game. Okay. So the metas, the new armies are good. Like the index sucked for everybody, but the new books have been really good. So a lot of people who had them or had interest are bringing them out. OBR, Doc. So there's a lot of people looking at Sylvanas. Vampires kind of had a resurgence, like Soulblight.
Yep.
But yeah, Nighthaunt, Deepkin, not really around. I play Deepkin. But yeah, no, it's kind of a few of them like in the middle of the edition were kind of very sparse to see around the table.
I have a feeling when Seraphon books drops, then we'll see a big resurgence in Seraphon again.
Everyone loves dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them. I love them. But their last book was terrible.
Well, that's the thing. If they go in the direction where these past 3-4 books have gone, they could be real good.
Like I was scared halfway through the edition. We have the 3 strongest magic armies still yet to get a book. I'm like, this is gonna really flip the table here when you have Zinch, Lumineth, and Seraphon waiting in the wins.
Yeah, it makes those early books kind of like where
That
they
makes
just
sense.
copied the index, kind of cry in their boots a little bit. And You know, like
Yeah.
Skaven and cities, or not cities. Stormcast,
Slaves,
slaves.
Stormcast,
Yeah,
but even like Iron Jaws right now. I was talking to my buddy Christian about it. They got a lot of points drops, so you can bring more units, but their buff ranges are small.
yeah.
So you can't fit the new unit in the buff range. So it's almost like, well, send the first wave and they'll buff them up the second wave. But that's not how the army really wants to play. They want to send everybody in.
That's Iron Jaws. Run, crush, repeat.
Yeah.
With
That's
hammer.
Yeah.
kind of
Smashing and bashing.
more or less the reason why I wanted to play them. It was just that I just wanted to run, crush, repeat, and have the 3-up ward or the save, and just kind of sit there and go, okay, I can survive the first wave. I might be able to survive the second wave, but by then you might be dead. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. And the one thing they've always had a problem with is like even a 3-up save, it's cool, but now with Ren 2 multi damage, you're
Yeah,
melting.
yeah.
You don't have wards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which might as well just play my dock and just try and melt you before you melt me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and there's no recursion in Iron Jaws either. So once you get melted,
No.
you stay melted.
Yeah. I do like how they fix their like prayers and stuff. So it's until your next hero phase, not this phase. But thinking back on it, it's kind of nice how it was that way because it was really strong in early book. And it should have been fixed. Like all those early books maybe should have had that until halfway through.
Yep.
And then be like, now all these abilities are the battle round or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, they kind of got neutered until now, which is really late.
Really late. And yeah, we got to wait
Mhm.
for what, like, they might do another, well, I guess they'll drop the GHB, and then it'll be like, well, now we got to relearn everything with the new GHB and figure out what the battle plans are going to be.
Do we think we get Soggy 2.0?
Be surprised if we didn't.
It was
Yeah.
such a success, but
Yeah.
did they have to do Soggy because the rules were so bad?
I think the indexes were bad. That's why.
Yeah.
And it gave people a reason to play some things that maybe they're like, oh, well, you know, Slaves was really strong. Stormcast was strong. My book might not come out for 2 years. So yeah, here's a reason to play it.
I think they kind of have to
Give us
just
some
to keep
fancy
those
new
early
toys.
books relevant.
Yeah, I hope they do a generic section. Like here are some artifacts and mount trades and whatever that anybody can take. That'd be cool.
Would they do it just for Grand Alliance? Grand Alliance based.
Ooh.
You could do that. That'd be fine. Because right now there's 5 books left after cities, right? You got Giants, Slanesh, Seraphon. Or the other 2?
Fire
Seraphon.
Slayers.
Fire Slayers.
Fire
Slayers,
Slayers. I
Yeah.
got it right here.
You see, we've gone through this list a dozen times.
Yeah, they're sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be fine. And buff those up, do some things. We know that you don't have to buff up the other armies coming out because they will get new good books soon. So generic updates and to help the old book guys, the old books, sure.
Which realm are we going to go to if the
Ogres. That's the other one.
that's yeah.
Yes, there it is.
Just bugging me.
Which
Yeah.
realm is this end of
what-
times going to be happening in?
Nothing. Stay the same, different continent, just like it was in 3rd.
It makes it easier. We don't need to realm hop every single GHB. One thing I liked about third, it was all just we're just shifting that little bit over, and they had such good rules, like from GHB to GHB.
Unless they go more acty, because this one with life roots and healing, there's the other one that you healed on objectives. It was more Realm of Life,
Yep.
where you kind of had Hammer Hall both sides, right?
Yep.
So if you went
Mhm.
more acty side, I can see it. Sure.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
I
I
always
could definitely see them playing that.
I
It
always
would make
started at
sense
the end
because
of
with
third.
Fire
So.
Slayers, they can
Yeah,
work the
too.
Fire Slayers relaunch into the Akshi GHB. Then it's
Mhm.
thematic.
They can go Fire Slayers
Yeah.
versus Ogres and do the refreshes that way.
Bingo.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I did at the open last year. I was telling Matt Rose, I'm like, we know what you should do is you got the GHB here, small book,
Yep.
and you got the big battle tome. Make the GHB this big. Take out the stupid endless spells, and put some lore in there, like the campaign books, like the Bellicor book, or like all those Dawnbringer books. and have a little bit of story fluff, maybe a character or two as it goes along. Excuse me. But they don't have to connect. You don't have to tell me what Bellicor's doing here and carry Bellicor next time. Do something else.
Yeah.
And because all your end of book campaign books don't connect, they just kind of tell stories. The Dawnbringers kind of connected, sure, but they left a lot of question marks and cliffhangers.
Yep.
But then do that. So then it's a little refresh here, this and that, and then he can tell more lore for the lore people, plus the GHB and everything in one book. And he's like, he takes his phone out. He's like, I'm taking notes of this. This sounds good.
Nice.
Yeah, because that would be great. Let's actually progress the story so it's not you have your opening and then you get the little bit in the GHB, little bit in the next GHB, and then a bunch of campaign books. Give us all a little bit of something throughout the whole thing, progress it all the way so that we don't get big leaks coming out and everyone losing their mind a year out before the new edition.
Yeah, because we have question marks galore. The Bellicor Civil War, that's still going on. There was the Nurgle guy that planted the black acorn outside the Sylvanest Grove. That's supposed to corrupt the realm. I don't know. They're trying to wake up the god for the Deepkin. I don't know. Yeah, there's tons of stories that are just kind of, and like, look at Kragnos. He's back locked in a mountain, but we got to almost the fight, not the fight, but then the ending.
Where did
What
they leave
happened
off
there?
all the Slaneshi stuff too?
Yeah, Slanesh is still chained,
she's
or
out
isn't
now,
she?
right?
Yeah. I don't know.
She-
Is she?
She's chained. That's been said in
Okay.
the Luminous book now, confirmed. And
Oh, okay. I was curious about that.
I think
Yeah,
that's
but it's
she's
like-
supposed to come out like with this new edition, whatever else, or she's supposed to break
Mhm.
free or something.
Slanesh doesn't have a book.
That's
That's what I keep thinking about. I feel like her breaking out is going to be their book. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Does the game need a reset? No. Is one team in charge now? Yes. There's their vision this way? Maybe. We don't know. But I don't know. I think a reset would piss more people off than not, but okay.
yeah. I was just expecting this. The whole week build up. It'd be like, and then April Fools would be it's just one big April Fools build up, and they'd be done with it. It'd be like that'd be the greatest joke ever.
Seriously, though.
Yeah.
But alas, here we are.
It could be a joke still.
Hopefully not.
Was there,
But
open question to the room, was there anything in the balance update that you thought was a good change?
Like Deepkin Let's going down like 80 points. Now I could fit in more.
I like the auxiliary change. For
Yeah.
to take out the spam.
What was that?
So you can allow one free auxiliary unit. Every auxiliary unit's going to cost you 20 points.
Okay.
Multiplies. So 20, then it goes to 40,
Oh,
then
then
it goes
they-
to 60.
yeah. So yeah, you just carry out.
Oh, the
Or-
spawn of
okay.
the spawn list for Seraphon just got fucked.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah,
One
it got
guy
nerfed.
online said his list with the 4,600 points.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Avatar Arcane spam. Yeah. It.
Yeah.
Or 12 to 15 Avatar Arcanes for your army.
Jesus
That's,
Christ.
yeah.
Like, I
But now
like
you
that,
can't
but
spam them anyway
That's true.
because they're endless
which
spells.
oh yeah, they
Uh,
did get that
Now
change.
they are. Yep.
But I'm wondering if this is going to make a bigger change in anti-spam stuff. Because like one thing. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say the rumor was there was a big AOS event that one of the big wigs played at, and that Seraphon Spamless shit kicked them. I can't remember what event it was, but Honest War Gamer was talking
That's what I
about
heard
it.
too.
It was a couple guys. It was well known, and that's why they did it. They're like, no, this list is so stupid. He's like, take all the auxiliaries you want. You're tabled in round 2. And he just went back. Like, apparently, the rumor is he went back to the rules room on Monday. He's like, yeah, we're getting rid of this. This is not happening. That's the worst showing I've ever done.
Yeah. Salty.
I hope that's not what they're doing. Because one thing that I want them to get away from is because the auxiliary change, I don't hate it. I do a little bit because they were just fun, stupid lists. But the thing that I always hate with the spam and what they do to try and fix it is, well, Jaden, you know this, like the points changes that they put onto Beck right now, where the one artifact costs
Nope.
40
We're not talking
points,
about these.
everything
No.
else goes up. But my thing is, yes, that punishes the spam list, but it also just punishes everybody else who's taking just one of those or wants just that artifact, even if they're not really using it. Would they put in a system where regular units, obviously not near as aggressive as 20 to 40 to 60, but if you take more than 2 zombie dragons, if you try and bring in a third one, it jumps up 20, 40 points, something like that. Like, is that an option even, or am I just getting a little too out of whack with that?
Too much bookkeeping. It'd be really weird. Some of these apps won't catch it. So it'd be like, oh, here's my list. Oh, my third zombie dragon should be 80 points more. Didn't catch it.
Fair enough. The
I think that's what
balancing
it'll
with
boil
it
down
and the
to.
apps, yeah.
Because then you're also running into the problem with like Terrorgeist on Ghoul King and like the other that have a technical different data sheet, but
Yeah.
it's the same unit. Like you're getting layers of complexity that I think Games Workshop doesn't want to have to deal with in their app.
Considering fourth
true.
edition was supposed to be a simpler edition.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Rule of
But, oh
three
my
is what
God.
people are thinking.
Rule of 3 would be
I
fun.
wouldn't
No
mind
changes though.
I mean, then I can still run 60 Witch Elves, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. It doesn't fix some things because route swords, 3 units, reinforced, 3 Lord of Plagues or whatever the character is behind them.
Yeah.
That's 1,500 points right now. You can still bring in
Still got room for a
what's
Guo or, yeah.
Rodriguez in there. Now your fortress is still crazy, and like Rodriguez would be fine at 550. I think he's 430.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, that whole
Well,
army.
40k has the rule of 3, and I think it works there. I'm curious why it doesn't work in AOS.
Third
if we had
edition,
two
wasn't it?
limited
No.
ranges.
Yeah.
Yeah, third
Let's
edition
do
we were
rule
able
of
to
3.
double reinforce. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15
Ugh.
Vikings.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Imagine now 15
Dixie.
rod swords.
Kurt Ghouls?
And then the champ had an extra wound, and then you have the spell to give them more wounds to your next turn. So then they'd go like 6 wounds each or something stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I
What the
started playing
fuck?
Nurgle just at the end of third.
Oh
and
man,
the whole
yeah.
disease mechanic was funner then too.
My Dread Saurian one time when he was a thing, people thought he was terrain on a 290 by 210. Before they nerfed him, before they got rid of him, he had a rule. It was half your bravery, because it's bravery or leadership check or whatever.
Yep.
You if you lost combat, you'd have to take a bravery check, and being Nurgle was like 9. So it's half bravery rounded down, and then -1 because the 2 abilities, and it did say they stacked. So I went into Blight Kings, killed like 3 of them out with the big guy. Did enough for okay. Now and then you rolled 2d6, and whatever you roll over your bravery, that many guys left.
Holy shit.
So he's down to 3, and he rolled a 12. 9 more guys leave. He's like, "This is bullshit." I'm like, "I don't make the rules, man."
See, but those
Just want the
fun,
game.
fluffy moments make the game.
And now
Yeah.
look at their army, yeah.
And that was a lot of points. It was like, cool, you're 15 guys that killed 3 to 12, killed 9 to another like 3. It was like, yeah, I don't think they're gonna make it another turn, guy.
Yeah, that bravery was, yeah, it was. I forgot about bravery. That was fun.
It meant nothing ever, just like now, kind of. It's just like cool. Like control score, I really think in the next GHB, control score is going to be a thing. Like, I think you're going to have objectives where the same color coded, well, like now,
Mhm.
but it'll be like to control the red one, you need to have minimum 10 control score on it. You can't tow it
Oh.
in and leave. You got to sit on it. And then because
That
we've
would be
seen a lot of
nice.
control score shenanigans in the last few books. So why are these guys getting this if it means nothing? Why do they keep writing this in?
That would be a cool way to
Yeah.
make it relevant.
Yeah.
More engaging.
And Nighthawk would be so much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I might actually bring Catacross out this edition again.
Right?
Ooh.
Like that changes things. Or like you need minimum 5. So if I shoot you down to 1 guy, you can't hold it. You're just there. You don't mean nothing.
Would you lose the... So would you get rid of sticky objectives then?
It would. I don't think that, but I think at certain missions or battle plans, it would be like these aren't sticky for this
Oh.
battle plan.
That'd actually be cool. A different mechanic and different tables.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. So it's like round 4. Remember, these aren't sticky, so you got to stick with them. I mean, look at the Gaunt Summoner. If you control objective early in the game, you can take it back, but the timing is weird. The timing is your hero at the start of the hero phase. So if I have an objective and run away, and you go and tow it to take it back, and then you get whatever double or it's your turn again, you're going to run away from it. I can make it mine, but I could start it at the beginning of the turn. You can take it back at the end of the turn. So now I pin your unit there to the end of the turn.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's a cool mechanic. Also, you can bring both God Summoners, one on disc, one on foot, do it. You can bring the thing back where you can bring them back from the dead because you can bring back heroes in Siege, which is weird, but it's a thing. But if you do that, their ability that's once a game resets, so now you can do it again.
Oh god.
So it's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that. But I do like the. That's a fun mechanic. Let's have more fun with the control scores because right now, like you say, excuse me, it's just toe on it. Every once in a while, you'll go blast an objective. Other than that, it's a lot of just toe on and then fight somewhere else. Unless you have a buff that relies on you being on an objective you don't control or sitting on one that you do control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of Doc's new ones is if as long as the whole unit's on the objective, you can't see me outside of 9 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Great, I'll take that and keep my points. I mean, I putting the Shadow Queen on objective and you can't shoot me because she flies. Yeah.
Disgusting.
That's a great
Yeah,
way to fix up
steering
steering.
Yeah.
I love that. What's the community like out in Manitoba? Like, is it growing?
But yeah, actually, so I was playing Derek today, another MPO guy.
Yep.
And we had a new guy come to the table. He's scouting around, and I'm like, "What's up, man?" So we're talking. I'm like, "You play yet?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a couple spearheads. I painted up." So we start shooting shit. He's like, "Can I go grab them? They're in my car. We'll show you." We're like, "Sure." Never painted models before that like this. He's got 2 spearheads done, some other ones on the way. Cool, man. This Iron Jaw army was unreal. Paint job was sick. Lots of yellow for a new guy. Yellow killed it.
No doubt.
Killed it. Yeah, his name was Carlos. It was great. We got him in. We have a big group chat. Apparently, I think somebody said today actually there's 128 members, but I think a good 70 are pretty active in it. Events we have sell out. A lot of guys we got the casual guys. We got the competitive guys. Overall, everybody's pretty fun. We don't have what I call Warhammer wieners. We've had a couple come in the community from other towns. I won't say nothing, but they played an event. They were wieners, tried cheating, tried doing lying about rules, bold faced lies, and we've caught them and confronted them, and then they've went on back to 40K.
That sounds like Portage people.
It was in Brandon. No biggie.
Go figure.
Yeah. So whatever. But overall, the community's growing. Like still, we get new guys coming in. One of the things for the Bison Brawl, what we want to accomplish is the group of us got together kind of like through COVID, which we've known each other before. And Winnipeg had pocket communities all over.
Mm-hmm.
Garage hammers. Certain guys love certain stores. It didn't travel across the city because Winnipeg's very sprawled out, very spread out. Traffic is the worst ever. So getting across a flat city with shitty drivers takes an hour. So we wanted to like Braveheart, unite the tribes, right? Get under one flag where at least people know what's happening. If you want to play with other guys, it's easy to, but you don't have to. Nothing's forced. And we accomplished that. We got groups from all over sides of the city growing, guys who just like painted but had nobody to play with. Now come across the city to play. We got a couple good game stores like Game Night, and we got GW and whatever. So guys are playing Garage Hammer, Basement Hammer. Guys still are they're small like circles and groups, but they still come out to bigger events. So it's good. It's growing. We got guys in neighboring towns starting playing, so that's good. But Manitoba's pretty dumb. It's one big city that's 900,000 people, and then 1.2 million people in the province. Everybody's in one spot pretty much.
Yeah.
So
yeah, when
but
your
it's
second
growing.
biggest when your second biggest city is only 50,000 people.
Whoa, Brandon's not that big. 30 maybe.
Yeah, maybe it shrunk since I left there 10 years ago.
Yeah, maybe when like work's kicking off and all the out of town workers are there. But
Did you see a lot of competition between, like, let's say the Island Lake boys and the Crestwood boys, and like they'll get together and like kind of fight each other, or St. James versus Crestwood, or
no, we don't really have that per se. We got like groups of friends who are really good that have like the little rivalries.
yep.
Yeah, the biggest rivalries usually are Dallas and Jason. They always fight for a wooden spoon. The first RTTR group ran Kyle from Lethbridge. He came out, and it's round 3, and he's like, "Man, that must be top table. They're getting real loud at each other." And it was Dallas versus our buddy Lance, and I was like, listening. I'm like, "No, wait, top table's over here." I said, "No, listen to what they're saying." Dallas is just a gem. He's playing Giants. He's like, hit me. Okay, wound me. I'm gonna fail my saves. Fuck, I made my saves. It's like he's like, what are they doing? I'm like, they're fighting for last place because that's a joke. We always say, last place. Your prize is your dice suck. Here's new dice. So Dallas wants the new dice.
Yeah,
That was the loudest, craziest, meanest game at the event.
we actually got something similar for the RTT. If we got, what, 6 tickets left, if we can sell out, then what we're going to do is the wooden spoon's going to get a spearhead. Your army didn't work
Nice.
out, go pick out a new spearhead.
GW events used to do that, and the losing guy would get a battle force, like the big one, for the other
Ooh.
game system. Yeah, fantasy's not for you, man. Here's 40K.
Here's some Blood Bowl. Have fun.
Yeah, but it was like they were big ones, like back then, early 2000s stuff. They were like $300 boxes, $250.
Yeah.
Like, what? I lost a free event or a $10 event, and I get this? Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
I won a spearhead. I took KO, and then I traded that in for Iron Jaws.
Yeah.
I got a set of dice and my wooden spoon from the Trident boys, and it actually worked. Those are good dice for me now.
There you go. There you go.
And we might do dice for the best general. Here's
Nice.
some other dice to help you along your way.
Colin, is your buddy with the beard coming to the RTT at the end of the month?
Both my
got the
buddies who
wooden-
came the last one are coming.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
yeah,
It'll be him and I for it'll be him and I for the wooden spoon this time again.
yeah, you can fight for it again.
Is that the guy with the Hellsmiths?
Yeah.
Beautiful army.
Yeah, I saw he was signed up again, but now he's getting real excited for 40K, so we might lose him this summer.
Pretty big.
What a
Although
degenerate.
I heard some rumors of the TO meeting, I guess. Some good things came out of it. One thing they said, apparently, is that on the app, they're going to have a system where for 40K, which I can see coming to AOS, that's why I mentioned it, is where you can have your pairings on there. And well, if I'm paired against you and I don't have Iron Jaws, but you do, I can see your list, not just your War Scrolls like in 3rd edition, but your enhancements and everything else. So there's not like, prove it, show me. It's everything's right there for the game you're playing.
Finally.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll be for casuals. I don't know if that'll be whatever, but it's just advanced. But that'd be really cool. Yeah, see, people could say unlock them, go free, go digital. GW bought a printing press for over $1 million, like in Nottingham. They got to pay it off with selling books somehow, right?
Yeah.
So it's a better step. It's not the best step. It's good. I think it's a positive, net positive. So that was good. Another thing, I guess, I don't play 40K, but the terrain now is just like, here's a footprint, here's an L-shaped building. That's going to switch, but how they're going to do it it's still going to be footprints, but different styles of terrain on it, sounds like. But they're going to have, when you're going to control the terrain piece, you got to be on or touching the footprint. So it's not going to be like now where here's the terrain and I'm 3 inches out and you count everybody. It's just whoever's touching it. So that part's kind of cool. I like that. I could see that coming to AOS.
There's also no more round objective markers in 40K going into 11th. It's going to be the terrain footprint is an objective now.
Yeah, but there's going to be missions where you don't go after objectives. It's kill points, it's take banners, it's kill hero. Like and apparently the system's going to work where it's not a hard, like if I'm getting objectives or terrain that's in the open and you're a Tausch sniper force, I lose. It won't be a hard rock versus paper. It'll be very balanced where everybody has a chance to do things. There's still cards involved and stuff like that, but it's apparently more better, more streamlined, more smoother. So there's not a hard oh, you just can't win. Like I just lose this matchup at the table and let's go for a beer.
It's
So
more
that's
tuned to
good.
your how you score is kind of tuned to your army. It looks like.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Great.
So that's all good, all pros. And yeah, I hope some of it comes to AOS. Like we've now started seeing terrain with 3 books come out that have bases. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, a little test. Yep. Which kind of
Yeah.
sucks, seeing
Oh.
how I just printed 2 tables worth of terrain.
I think most of that's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Apparently, too. So these new footprints coming are gonna be different. They're apparently getting announced soon. They will be. You can buy them from GW. 3D print your own, or there will be templates to print off from GW. Like, say, if you just play casual, you want to cut out a piece of paper. Cool. I
Oh wow.
do like the sound of 3 options. Yes, GW ones will be maybe fancier. Okay, cool. But if you don't want to buy them, 3D print your own. Cool.
I like the fact that GW is actually accepting 3D printing your own stuff.
I think it sounded more from what I heard from the people I know that attended that thing or watched it or whatever. They said it was more they don't want to halter events. They want to be like new edition drops, your events have fun. Like now you're under the time. Like it's like no, we're gonna make it available so events can roll smoother. Yes, eventually transition maybe.
Yep.
But for the time being, we're gonna get you set up for that. Okay, I'm for it.
The same here. Yeah.
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 I mean, our events they didn't run events forever, and now we're running events as communities, and we're doing a hell of a job. So we gotta any little bit they'll give us to keep it rolling. Sure.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
And they have to promote it because that's where most of your new people are coming into the hobby anyways, are from stumbling into a hobby store and seeing 30 people on a Saturday having an absolute blast, or 20 people, or even just 2 people having a blast playing. You need to make that as accessible for those private groups. That's how you're building the community. That's your best advertising, not Adepticon or Edmonton Open or whatever. It's those
not common.
small groups in smaller areas.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what Adepticon was until I started playing in tournaments.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And remember, they've changed objectives before. These are the custom 12-inch ones we bought before.
Yeah. I just got mine back there. I was looking at them the other day. I was like, oh, wow, those are huge.
Yeah. And remember, you used to have 6 so they could overlap and giants. Oh, yeah, kicking them around.
Yeah. No,
Under terrain. Oh, yeah.
Be interesting
Different days,
what they're going to
different
do
days.
with this new edition and GHB. So can't wait for it. I like it.
Yeah, I think the future looks bright. Yeah, the open looks good too. I'm glad they're coming back. I know a lot of the Easterners, not us. Oh, it should be in Toronto. I'm sorry, if you booked a hotel in Toronto and a flight, and then think they're going to get a convention, like convention size center to rent it out, not piggyback the expo.
Yep.
And you're going to pay less. We pay it didn't go up from last year, and I looked at the price compared to Tacoma and Dallas. You had to exchange, it's with under $10 difference.
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
Yep.
And you get a con, which the con pass is $40+.
Yep.
So that's good. All for it.
Yeah.
But there's no way Toronto, no big metro hosts them. They're not in New York. They're not in LA. They're not.
No, I think
they're not in Houston.
Houston's their biggest one, probably.
It's in Dallas. Dallas is smaller than
Or
Houston.
Dallas, yeah.
Houston's the 4th biggest U.S. metro.
Yeah.
I know that from hockey. That's all I know.
Yeah. Phoenix used to be one, but
yeah, way back. Yeah. But they you're not going to host these big spots. You want to host it in hubs that you can get shipping hubs and flight hubs. That's what you want.
It's true.
Although Kansas was weird when they had one in Kansas, but not Minneapolis. I thought that was interesting.
Minneapolis is a bigger hub than Kansas, you'd think.
Yeah, but I guess technically you do have they'd have one in Chicago then, and they had Adepticon too.
I guess, yeah, just outside Minneapolis. Yeah.
So I guess maybe we'll go a little further. Maybe I don't know, but it's fine. I mean, cool. I'm glad it's back in Edmonton. last year. I heard people saying that the Expo used to switch between Calgary and Edmonton, but their big Comic Con kind of was taking the toll in Calgary. So last year, the Expo signed a 4-year or 5-year deal with Edmonton, and I think that's supposed. Rumors are that's supposed to help generate more hub to get the Expo or the Open back there every year. But wait and see.
Yeah, I heard the Open actually signed, or GW actually signed a multi-year contract to have it at the Open or the GameCon here for next couple of years.
It's good. Yeah, it was a great turnout last year with 78 people.
Well, I even
Biggest 40K event ever.
and apparently, yeah, it was the amount of traffic that GW saw going through there. They said they were amazed with the amount of new people just stopping by, taking a look. They said it was the most traffic they've had since pre-COVID. So
Rumor or somebody else was saying one of the biggest polls of these events is when their store does good, because apparently their store was there the year before. It did really good. So they said, yeah, well, now we'll have an event next year. It did even better at the event. That was when the GHB dropped on that weekend and other things. Once their sales are up and it pays for everything, we'll call it, and more, they're like, yeah, we can keep doing this. Like, we just made money.
Yep.
We're good.
Yep.
If they make no money, they are a toy company that sells models. If they don't make money, they're not going to go back. But people keep buying. I mean, I spent $800 and got a free mat, but that's okay.
Well,
It was a collective group, but we got it.
yeah, good thing my wife doesn't listen to this because
My wife's downstairs. Hold that.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I hide in the war room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start talking about what's in your sandwich, and we'll talk a little bit about lists at the Wheat City Open. So Dom finished first. I think, what was he running?
Nurgle.
Nurgle.
Both top two were Nurgle. They played top table around 5. Yeah.
Fun times. Let's share the screen.
Riley, what are you drinking?
I got a Lake of the Woods. Their main base is out of Kenora, but now they have a place in Winnipeg. Lakeside Kolsch. It's all right. It's smooth. Then I also got a Jameson Orange. I'll have a nice look at that. That's a nice, take a sip, you're like, refreshing. That's good.
Got a
And
Dino Sour.
yeah, you? Oh, no,
Got a
you.
Dino Sour. And then I had a whiskey over here, but it's gone. So then water.
It's just by the way.
Coffee.
Have you had anything from 88 down in Calgary yet?
Oh yeah.
Good stuff, or?
Wait, which one? 88?
Yeah. Apparently there's a brewery called 88, or it's due to the legacy from the Olympics, and yeah, apparently they got some real good beers down there.
Oh, maybe not. I was thinking of it's 40 Acres in Sherwood Park.
Yeah, no, this is down. They're based out of Calgary. I actually saw them on EST, Edmonton Sports Talk. Was a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
But yeah, Wheat City Open. Nurgle.
Yep.
Fun times. What was Dom running?
Can you open it, or do you want me to?
I
got it there.
I got it here. Yeah. Glotkin, Lord of Plagues, Rot Swords Reinforced, Sloven Knights, This Witch, Owlhoof, Reinforced Pestigors. Nice. Climax, Beast of Nurgle. That's a good mix.
Yeah, I like this list. It did have a lot. I think the Sloven Knights are slept on. I think they're really good.
Those are the cavalry, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They're foot calf. Yeah, they're hoofs. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Anytime I see them in a battle report or anything, they always do well. So yeah, I don't know why we're not seeing them more. If it's just points cost or what.
Too many good things in a book. Everybody thinks they had Light Kings swap their bases to Rot Swords. Rot Swords are better. We'll go that way. I think.
That makes sense. Every Nurgle player I know immediately talked about the rebasing project.
Yeah. GW thinks the same because their points didn't change.
Yep.
Feel no sarcasm dripping in that one.
Mhm.
Running Taliban, so I guess you're getting extra mortals, restless and wrathful. I like wrathful. It kind of prevents the or threatens the threat of the lessens the threat of the double Aether Rod. Yep. I don't mind this list at all. There's no spam in it.
No, don't spam. Dum's he's played Nurgle for a long time. They're one of his top armies that he loves. Yeah, great player. He can read through the cracks, find the good in even armies that are piles of shit, make things work. But he doesn't take shit armies. He takes really good armies, and he's tactically sound. He is probably one of the best tacticians out there for Age of Sigmar.
He's Team Canada, isn't he?
He not this year.
No.
No, is he this year? I can't remember. No, he went last year.
He went last year. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he did this year. I think he's in the Northern Reserve.
Then we got Dave. He running. I see lots of rot swords. Reinforced. Single.
Oh my god.
Lord of Plagues.
Single down there too.
Another single with Sprume, so they're being teleported around.
Ooh.
And then the
with
Regiment
a
Renowned. That's the Hellsmith.
Hellsmith, yeah, I played him, and it was tight. I screwed myself out of the game. It was round 3, I think. But yeah, the Regiment Renown is a lot of crazy shooting. But I played Deepkin, so I did the Tiecaster. You can't see me outside of 12, and that shut him down for 3 turns.
Yeah.
But he, yeah, it was just a lot of chew through, a lot of meat.
Yeah, that's a lot of rot swords. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Taliban for an extra mortal. Aether Rot Machineries again. Restless and Intercept. I don't see a whole lot of
Mhm.
Intercept. I guess when you're running that many rot swords, it's easy to go and
Kill whatever.
hit KO. Off what
Yeah,
you want.
you just disease them and Taliban them to death. It's just like double D6 or double D3, double D3.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, so you said you were playing Ideneth for this tournament, eh?
Yeah, scroll down quite a ways, and you'll find me.
Wait,
Well, I'm
wait.
pretty
My
sure it wasn't
overshowings
that
at event.
far down.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's take a look at that your sandwich.
Yeah, what's up my sandwich?
King, Levedon, Sea, Levedon, Aspect of the Sea, Ishengard, Tidecaster, Thralls, Shipwreck.
Yeah, the double turtle list. How much fun was that?
It's great. I've been running for a while. It's a lot to deal with, and then there's the second one. My other like kind of less I was running with lots of 4.0 at the beginning was Neve and Friends, both Eidolon and one turtle, 3 defensive eels, and Tidecaster and some chaff. That list went down,
Jesus.
so I can do that with 2 turtles now.
Oh
So
god.
I can do 2 turtles, both Tiecasters, or I mean both Eidolons, take out the icon, add the Tiecaster still. The one thing that was good before the book was you had the no crit abilities on the combat Eidolon, but that artifact's gone, and you had the you can't hit me on better than a 4. So that was good. And then if I can get there's something else, I think a spell or something off where it was -1 hit. So good luck. Um, and then now with the tides, like destruction hates Deepkin because every second turn you can make it -1 to hit me unless they charge you.
Yeah.
Your harming hits
One
me at
small
5.
trick. Destruction hates them.
Yeah, good luck.
Hitting on 5
Monsters and
sucks.
destruction, just not good. The army can be good. It's got teleporting abilities. My dice were meh that event. A lot of close games I played. Played Matt, lost by a little bit. I can't remember who I lost. He played Quinn, beat Quinn. He had cities with Warhide or not the Cryptid and some other stuff. A lot of monsters, and I'm very anti-monster. Like turtles at Ren 2 and they're shooting in monsters. Ren 2 in combat. Plus, if I can hit 3 units with the Eidolon, -1 to save. So it's Ren 3. The king can make everybody around him once a game +1 Ren. Non-companions, but it's just a lot of Ren. So a lot of damage is going through on monsters and stuff. I have big things. I don't have a lot of footprints. but my guys can teleport across the table like nothing.
Mhm.
And if I want to, turn 3 do the strike first, or turn 4. So my whole army on my turn is striking first. So I charge everything in, and I'm going before you.
Oh yeah, you're getting it.
Yeah, so it's good. Yeah, I played. Matt lost by a few. Quinn beat him yet again, close game. Dave, right to the wire. I screwed myself over round 5. Jordan beat me with a Soulblight newer guy. He was really fun to play against, really good dude. And then Marcus I played dragons, and it was all dragons. And yet again, like he came in screaming with the 2 big dragons, and just didn't have the meat.
Yeah, we were talking
yeah.
about that list on our last podcast.
Oh, that's that list.
Yeah, the
I
Dragon
love that list.
Stormcast list. Yeah,
That's the best list I've ever seen.
I was actually looking at that. I was like, I could actually do this for the Open if I wanted to.
Yeah. It's a good list. It just I was the rock to a scissors, man. Like he couldn't do nothing to me.
That's what we were saying. It just doesn't have enough bite to it. I mean, it's got a lot of meat, but not enough bite.
Yeah. Against like infantry hordes, it clears them out. No biggie.
Yeah.
But not against
Okay.
I
Sorry.
love the turtles.
Speaking of infantry hordes, this is perfect for me to kind of scroll up to the Flesh Eaters list. This one is so I love this list. This is
Which one?
my list.
Raiden?
I think this is the one with Oosh. Yeah, this one. I fucking love this list. What do you guys think of this?
Yeah, he did really good. It's a really good list.
It's not
So I'll
spammy.
just
I
kind of
like
run
it.
through it really quick. We have Usharan, a reinforced Crypt Horse, reinforced Crypt Guard, reinforced Morbeg Knights, some Beast Flayers, the Ghoul King on Terrorgeist, and then a Cardinal to sit on the throne. It's so fun.
Yeah, Braid doesn't bring cheap, spammy 10 Terror guys lists. No, he's not that kind of player.
7, come on.
Yeah, it's peanut
6
butter
now,
fleshy
whatever.
time. I mean, come on.
I'm probably bringing almost this exact same list to the GT at the end of the month. It's so fun.
What are you changing?
I think with some of the point changes, I had to cut the second Morbeg Knight, and I'm putting a Fargulf in.
Interesting.
No, I like it. I like fetch.
Yeah. Any other lists that really jumped out to you while you were playing the tournament that we need to take a peek at?
Guys said, I think it was Cam's Slanesh list. A lot of guys were surprised by that one, and it was I think his dice were bad 1 or 2 games, but there was a lot going on there. Guys said they did not expect it to like get in their face and do a lot of shit, and it was in their face doing shit all right.
Yeah, jeez. Lexi, Painbringers, Sang, Winsole, Keeper Secrets, Demonettes reinforced, Demonettes, Fiends reinforced.
A lot of reinforced, a lot of buddies,
Yeah.
and they went down in points again.
Yeah, so going to be even more
Wow.
by another unit.
Yeah, fast in your face. I think it was the Slangors. Did you get Slangors in that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they ate. Somebody they're not that good, and they literally just ate something. Like that's the most glass cannon unit I think in all of Chaos. It
The
can
Deep Strike one,
devour
right?
things. Yeah, the
Scourge of
yeah,
Iran are the Deep Strike ones.
Yeah.
those ones. Yeah,
Those
they
are
just
cool.
do a lot of damage, and with buffs, you can a couple little buffs, and they're just eating things.
Well, and they have a move if you do something within them, within like a foot of them, correct?
Let's find out here. I haven't played against them in a while.
I played against them a little while back, and I thought they were really neat. This is why I was workshopping a Slanesh list.
Well, the abilities of the soggy ones are Deep Strike. If opponent declared a command for unit within 12 inches, it moves
thank
3 inches after the command is resolved. Unless the command is a reaction. It can move to combat range of the enemies and in combat. Also, if it's not deployed, it's in ambush. Charge plus 1 damage with 4 attacks each, 4s, 3s, 1 rend, and then 3 damage on the charge.
Crazy.
3 health each, 5 up. Yeah.
Up in a bit.
What's the regular one do?
I got it pulled up right here. Hold on. Their ability is just during the enemy shooting phase. If any damage points were allocated to this unit, it can use the normal move ability.
Nice. So it can just
Still
move.
not bad.
So either way, it's just movement shenanigans.
Yeah, but those ones don't have the +1 damage on the charge, so that's why people go soggy.
Do they not?
No, 4 attacks, 4
shit, they
3s, 1
don't.
ran 2 damage. So yeah, for
So
110
you're
on the
so
regulars,
much better.
what does the soggy ones cost?
150,
150. Yeah.
300
40
reinforced.
extra points. But I think that's worth it. Honestly, that's so worth
I
it.
think so. I like movement.
Yeah, I definitely do. That's why I like my new OBR. Movement shenanigans is one of the most enjoyable things for me. Is bit bopping around the board. That's fun.
I also think when you have an ability like that your opponent gets punished for declaring a command, it makes them think twice about declaring commands and doing extra shenanigans like that. So it adds a thought game to it.
Yeah, you redeploy, you roll that 1 inch, and then they're like, okay, well, we're moving 3 inches.
Okay,
we're
well,
2 inches ahead of you.
exactly.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a thing. Look at how Nurgle with their Taliban and Nurgle. Okay, cool. Yeah, now you rethink your whole deployment.
Yeah.
Look at the fucking progenitor.
Yeah, that. It's like, and people think you gotta hit the biggest thing. No, hit the thing on your opponent's army with the biggest footprint because they'll be around things. Most armies who have reinforced units need a babysitter nearby to buff them, some ability of some such.
Yep.
Yeah, you will then kill that and then kill the next one and kill the next one. Plus, your big footprint units don't usually have more than 2 wounds apiece.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was playing.
Dylan hit my. Sorry.
I was playing Jared's Zeech the other night, and yeah, that's all he did was just clean up all my screens and left my Marathian Slaughter Queen all by themselves. I was just like, well, this is pointless. What am I going to do with these two? Like, yeah, they come back, but they're not doing anything now.
No.
Can't control the board with them.
No.
That's bodies not goddies.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then
Brandon was a good event though. It was Dan Acosta. Yeah, he was playing Zine. He's newer in the Zine though, so
that's what I was wondering. I didn't see any battle plans on here, so I was wondering if maybe that kind of cost him a couple points. Or
yeah, he did. Yeah, we wrote it together. He's just been busy with work and life and stuff, so even getting the reps in.
Yep.
New book. Yeah, he had a lot of fun though. Yeah, he said he had a blast. Yet again, he's not also a competitive person. He plays a more casual game.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had a blast.
Not enough Zangors.
2 reinforced units.
Oh yeah.
Only 1 reinforced unit.
One there.
No, Skyfires are at the bottom.
Oh, I guess
that's the shooters on the disc. Yeah.
Yeah, you need at least like 60 Zangors if you're going to be competitive.
Nah, no, I don't. I got 20 of mine. That's it. That's what you need. I had to build them because I didn't have. Oh, so get this. 3.0, Zine comes out. Spearhead comes out. I buy a Spearhead because I need those models. Cool. Building an army, which I kind of already started collecting. But the all of a sudden I go to GW and they're like, "Hey, you bought a Spearhead." I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "There was a manufacturing mess up. Only half the Zangor sprues went in each box on the first wave of boxes." I'm like, "Oh, didn't even know because I wasn't building them." Cool. They just ripped open another box and gave me one, and that was it. Cool. Just ordered another box from Taps. I guess this one was sitting on the shelf for a while, had some dust on it. Only half the damn Zangors. Don't worry, message Lane's Beauty, you can get figured out.
Yep.
But yeah, that was obviously a few years ago. But it was like, yeah, shit, that happened. So yeah, if that happens to people and they're looking and watching the podcast, they're like, hey, how come we got 5 Zangors and they come in units of 10? That's why.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it was a big just screw up on their part. Apparently it's fixed, but I found one of the last one. Lucky me.
Thanks, Lane. Let's go into story time with Jaden. What do we got on story time today?
Boy.
No more reading assignments.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I will never forgive you for that.
It's coming.
It's coming.
JP, it's going to be all you when we do the doc episode. I'm just going to write you a script and you're reading the whole fucking thing.
Perfect. I'll read like a slithery snake.
Every single last. Well, it's not snakes this time, but it is rats. So, what is a Skaven? Little rat guy, right? You know, harmless little rat fucker. We all love them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before I start, I really want to ask what you guys think of this. Because during our league, we had how many Skaven players?
3 or 4, yeah.
I think
Yeah, and
four.
then how many were at the tournament?
2 or 3.
Do you think a lot of people start with Skaven because they think the models look cool, then they play the army, realize it's kind of tacky, and then they drop it?
I got questions.
Yep.
Go.
How long was the league?
10 weeks, 5 rounds.
5 rounds.
Okay. How many players in the league?
14. By the end of it was 12. 2 people dropped it halfway through.
How many guys were newer players?
Probably at
you
least a
think?
quarter of them. Like
quarter.
I played
A little more
2
than a
newer
quarter, yeah.
guys.
Were they the Skaven players, or were the couple Skaven guys new? Some of the newer-ish players?
I think 2 of the Skaven guys were newer.
Did they buy discount Dawnbringer boxes?
No, I think it was Skaven Tide.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, Skaven tide. Yeah, sorry, whatever.
That was my thought exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what all this was building towards, the fact Skaven was in Skaven Tide, and people could get it for dirt cheap.
Yeah, I mean, considering
And
GW's giving them away.
Pretty much.
Yeah. We got one for one of our events. They're just like, hey, who pulled you from a draw? You're getting a free box. Oh, cool.
How do I
shit.
sign up for that?
Yeah.
Be in the TO program, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All right, I'm in there, so perfect.
That was like a few months after third dropped. The email came out. Yeah, we're gonna do a draw for this, and I think it did just reply. I did, and like a month later, you got picked. I think everybody got picked, but whatever.
Boy,
Interesting.
when we're all winners. Anyways, all right, sorry. Sidetracking. So, the Skaven story begins during the Age of Myth, the beginning of our setting, and it's believed among the Skaven that they were brought to the Eight Realms from the world that was in the jaws of the Great Horned Rat, who actually is the 5th Chaos God. Like, he did ascend during end times. This confused the shit out of me for a very long time. I thought he was just trying to, and like it's still a whole like power struggle, but he is a Chaos God, just by everything I read. If I fucked up, Riley, let me know. Perfect.
Yeah, he's a chaos god.
So,
All they did was bump him up, and then his spot in the waiting went to Hashut.
oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. I was gonna ask about Hashut at some point because you seem like you know lore better, and I know nothing about Hashut. So fuck yeah, sweet.
Doug, 2+ tough. YouTube, listen to him. He's great.
Ooh, I'll have to. So during his ascendancy, the Blight City was taken into the realm of chaos, and that's why the Gnawholes are actually warp portals that go to Blight City, and that's why so many of those little fuckers just come pouring out, and they can just zip zoop wherever the fuck they need to be. I hate Skaven so fucking much. And the other half of them that makes them even worse in universe is the fact that they can actually chew through reality itself to make their own warp portals, and you get enough of them together, they're gonna chew a hole into the realm of chaos, and then more vermin lords, more Skaven, more everything just start pouring out. Then you got a bigger problem. It's almost as bad as if a rat climbs into your electrical panel and starts chewing on lines. The same kind of problem. Enough about why I'm thankful we live in Alberta and there's no fucking rats here. Sorry, Riley. Skavendom is ruled by clans. Every tribe is a member of the these great clans. So no matter what kind of Skaven you are, you're going to fall into kind of these categories to a degree. And the clans are all ruled by the Council of 13. 13 being the Great Horned Rat's number, 69 being Slaaneash's real favorite number, and a double being every Canadian's favorite number. Clan Verminous, the one with all the clan rats and like the big fucking hordes, that's the first of kind of the big clans. It's the really big one that every clan is kind of friends with because no matter who you are, you need clan rats. Hordes. Next, we have Scryer, which is your arcane engineers, warp locks, a lot of the people who cause explosions, which kill probably more Skaven than anything else, but that's fine, right? Like, there's enough of them. It doesn't really matter.
Right?
They often work with the next clan I'll talk about, Clan Molder, and they're the ones that make all your guns, your rattling cannons, your things mounted on your rat ogres. Or Riley, what's up?
Isn't Molar just the mutation one, since Clan Scryer is the one that makes guns?
Yeah, but they work together to kind of make some like the weird fucked up monsters.
Like the Brood Terror.
Yeah,
Teamwork
well, no,
makes the dream work.
Brood Terror is Molder, but your Storm Fiends
Fiends.
Oh,
are
Fiends, yeah.
Teamworks,
Yep.
and Rat Ogres are Teamworks, and Bone Ripper is a Teamwork. Oh God,
Which Bone Ripper?
I'll get
Only
there.
the first.
I'll get there.
Thank
It
you.
is only the first. So, perfect segue. Molder, that's your Flesh Crafters, my personal favorite, and yeah, God, I love the Hellpit Abomination. Is a beautiful model. We don't need to change anything about it. So
No.
yeah, they're the ones that take your rat skavens and mutate them into more fucked up monsters. It's perfect.
So wouldn't they kill the most rats just by killing them to stretch their skin out on bigger rats?
No, because the scryer ones blow up. And think about, like, you got a pile of 10 rats. The middle rat's like, ooh, I got a gun. Tries shooting it and blows the fuck up, killing all 10 rats. You can scavenge that flesh.
How many clan rats does it take to build a hell pit?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. You've got Skyer, it's 10
What?
clan
Take you
rats going
10
down.
guys and kill you
Molder
and
going
stretch
in.
you out.
What base size is a hell pit on?
That was an oblong one, a big oval.
Okay,
Yes,
look it up for me. We'll circle back in a second.
Like how many base sizes it takes to.
Yeah, I was going to do some quick math on how many clan rats would fit in there, and then pile them up a little bit, and it's probably 20. It's probably 20.
A whole unit of clan rats for one hell pit. I like it.
120 by 92.
Okay, and clan rats are on
28
20,
or
25,
25s, yeah.
28. Yeah.
28 or 28.
No, it's small.
Colin,
It's a
you're
I would look
25.
at their base size. I would look at their physical form.
Mhm.
True. See how many fit inside.
Yeah, you're probably looking
Yeah,
close to about
like-
20 still.
Yeah, like Trojan horse that and hope for the best.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Clan Pestilus. This one's really interesting, and because we're talking about Nurgle a lot this episode, it's even more fun. These ones worship kind of like the plague and death and life cycle that the Great Horned Rat represents. So they think about, like the bubonic plague from the 1300s. They're like, fuck yeah, that's what rats do, baby. Let's spread some plagues and fuck shit up. But it overlaps with Nurgle. So I find this one really interesting. And last but not least, sorry.
I was going to say, do they actually worship Nurgle at all? Like, is there any brotherhood there,
No.
or they just hate each other?
Nope, it's all rats.
Because they don't do natural diseases and stuff. They make poisons. That's their thing.
Yes.
They corrupt you by
Toxins.
throwing poison at you and acid. Where Nurgle just like, I'm going to kill you, and disease will bring life. Thus, we worship life from a biological, microbiological level.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's kind of the
okay,
whole like Nurgle concept of it, like decay and like rot life from rot. Like it's
The
you
cycle.
die, but the essence of you goes into the things that grow from you. So that's kind of
Mhm.
where Nurgle is like the happiest one and the most powerful. So rather than where Pestilence is like, I'm gonna poison you with this random bullshit I made, and it's probably also going to kill a bunch of rats in the process.
Yep.
And last
Which
but not
other
least,
rat?
sorry.
What other rat faction? Okay, if they all have to partner with another chaos god, mutation, Molder, Zinj, change.
Mhm.
Change. Yep.
Oh,
Slanesh, excess, depravity, lust. 69. The first
Gyre.
one with all with
Verminous,
billions
yeah.
of clan rats because they're all just fucking like rats.
Yep.
And
Hey, no. They all come from a brood mother. It's worse than that.
and yes, I don't want to that different chapter. Then what would corn be? Corn won't be a scryer.
No, that's where I was thinking Slanesh would
Oh.
be Gyre a little bit because they've
They
got
don't build. They have a chariot. 2, 3,
they
4.
don't really build, but it's the desire to make the perfect weapons and be the best. It's loose. I'll admit it's pretty loose, but
I'd
I
argue
guess
Scryer Zinch as well because it's knowledge and change and like the want to better yourself and like, oh, if I make this super cool technology, it'll boost me up in the Skaven ranks.
Yeah. I think both. I think corn's just the oddball without. They don't have anybody.
Actually, 1 second. Last but not least, we do have Eshin.
I was going to say,
And
what
that's
about
your like
Eshin?
stealthy assassin,
Yeah.
ninja rats, and all the new models from Adepticon were Eshin. So like
Yep.
your Deathbringers, your Gutter Runners, and Night Run.
Night
Fuck, I'm
Runners.
blanking on names. That sounds
Gutter
right.
runners, night runners, runners,
Oh, they are both runners.
Yep.
Okay.
marathon
I
runners.
never trust anyone who runs 5K Christmas morning. Fuck those people.
Hey, the only thing I'm running at
almost-
Christmas is down the stairs with that red bike. Let me tell you.
This guy knows what's up. I almost think Eshin could kind of go to Corn.
They
'Cause
could.
there
They're
is-
about well. Yeah. But they could also say Slanesh or Zinch because Zinch does the whole secrecy thing when they invade societies. And that's what Eshin's doing. They're like trying to gather
Yeah.
information in the shadows. And then when it's time to strike, it's just ninja stars.
So is
I
Skaven
was
just a mix
yeah,
of all
part
the
of me
chaos?
was gonna go for. Part of me was
Yeah.
gonna try to go for like, okay, they're a bit more like warriors and like there's more organization to them and like Corn does have the like excuse
But they
me
use poison.
noble like thing, but also they're fucking assassins.
And then they get Nurgle poison. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think Korn just might be out with Skaven, and he wouldn't want them anyways because they're all cowardly. They're not
Well, they
collecting
want
enough
them.
skulls.
That's actually a really good point.
They want all the skulls. So give me a million Skaven. We'll kill them all. A million more skulls.
Shit, it could be Skavendom as a whole. Because Corn cares not from where the blood flows. So fuck it, just let me stomp on 60 of them.
Yeah, it's not a team up. It's just like, hey, we can use you for death. Go out and be our pawns. Die. You don't even care if you die. So just we're good with that.
With this gun, you'll
okay,
die,
so
and
maybe
we're happy. And
maybe Verminous is Corn. Because fuck it, spill some blood, baby.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just a mix. They're all kind of a mix, but some sub factions are more heavy than the other. Side note, we've now finally seen ninja rats since '98. Do you think the two last Vermin Lords, the big guys, the two missing, do you think we'll get a dual box in the campaign books? Boulder,
Oh, I
Eshin
hope so.
do not have a Vermin Lord.
Eshin has the Deceiver.
Apparently he's not. Somebody told me he's not because I thought he did too. And just because he's a ninja
what the
star,
fuck
he's
is it?
not. He's a regular one.
what's his keyword? Does he have it?
Because
Oh,
you
shit, I
got
never actually looked at that.
there is the plague one. There is the
Corruptor.
right. There's a regular one. There's the you don't have a molder and you don't have the assassin one, and then there's the mechanical one. Right.
I think they were trying to argue that the Corruptor was kind of in between like Pestilus and Molder.
Mhm.
Is kind of how I interpreted it. And then the Warp Seer is for Scryer, Deceiver is for Eshin, and Warbringer is for Verminous.
Yeah. Seen Creek or whatever's in Lord Creek or whatever, the big guy, the new big guy.
Yeah.
Looks awesome. Actually, he's just actually the little rat on the shoulder, and the rest of his guys the companion, actually.
Yeah.
So the little guy's sweet too. But I think the way he turned out, you could do two more in a dual kit, like the Giants have their new dual kit, and then you have all 5 or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, because
6,
you also
5.
have Lord Screech as part of the Vermin Lord kit.
Mm-hmm. Well, you could leave him as his own box. That's fine. But if you just had like, hey, here's our new dual kit, and then in the storyline in advance, Skaven doing something.
Make it a 3 kit and have another named hero, and then 2 more different types of Vermin Lord. because I'll get to
Yeah,
that. I was actually
good.
about to talk about this because we also have our gray seers, which are your magical rats. The one, they got like the big curly horns, and they're usually riding bells, and they're the spellcasters. They
Mhm.
are technically their own clan, and they have a seat on the Council of 13, and they're the prophets of the rat. They speak for the Great Horned Rat, but they're usually self-serving dickheads, like all
Mhm.
rats are. So we could have a
Thankful.
Vermin Lord for them and Molder in the same box because
But you do.
I thought
it worked.
Vizic.
Vizic or Creek, whatever his name is, the newest big rat.
Yeah.
He is a caster and a prayer guy. He is a wizard.
Yeah, but he's a named character. He's not generic.
Is there a? Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say, is there a generic non-named wizard? But there is. I was just thinking Thankful. Thankful is but most of those wizards
We'll
are
talk about him in a
just
second too.
pompous anyway.
I have a whole thing written for Thankful. I'm so excited. He's my favorite character in all of Age of Sigmar now. As much as I love Usharan, reading about Thankful, I fucking love him.
Oh, great. We got another Skaven player coming.
You knew
Good.
this.
Easy win.
Yeah.
Cheap army discount. Discount bin.
Troop.
Actually, I beat Skaven today. Sorry, Derek.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, Thankful. Thankful is a paranoid, egotistical, warpstone addicted nutjob. He's ambitious to the point where even other Skaven are like, man, you're really fucking ambitious. Well, he thinks he's just really smart and the best guy in the world. Many of the times he survived have actually been the Great Horned Rat giving him protection because he thinks he's funny. So, he was in the old world. During end times, the Great Horned Rat looked at him and he's like, you're kind of funny. Personally picks him out and brings him into the mortal realms. Even the Great Horned Rat knows we need comedic relief. His big ogre thing, like Colin touched on earlier, Bone Ripper, is actually his first bodyguard that he hired clans Molder and Scryer to kind of do what they did to the Mountain in Game of Thrones. Bring him the fuck back, but mutate him and make him super strong. So, the clans do work together sometimes, and when they do, it works out really well. So this leads me to talking about if all the Skaven, kind of like we are in the main story right now with Skaven Doom, when Skaven work together, it's fucking terrifying.
For the 30 seconds, it works.
Yeah, before they blow up.
And stab each other back
Yeah.
and try to take the glory. And the only time that Skaven actually works seamlessly is when they don't need to, when they don't mean to. Black Pyramid,
Or when they're
2
fucking over
times.
Nagash.
Yeah, I was gonna say Black Pyramid, or
Bingo.
the Deepkin. Did you? So they had a C in the Deepkin, and
Plug.
obviously Nagash was like, "Who the hell's stealing my fucking souls?" And he's like, "We're gonna get these guys." Well, they decide out of the blue to make a gnawhole, and oh shit, we're in a sea. They flooded their city, killed everybody, but then drained the sea, and then the Deepkin are like, "Shit."
Shit.
And Nagash is like, "Who the hell are these guys? They got our souls." That was the end of that city.
Yep.
And you can't go anywhere. We're like, hello.
And now we're fucked.
Yeah, but this guy here, him and Thankful have a good time. Let's go, Trek.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
Okay,
good old
good.
Gotrek and Felix. So
I
that's
got
kind of
the-
where Thankful was during the old world, was he was just constantly getting thwarted by Gotrek and Felix to the point where they finally have this big meeting and he monologues to Gotrek and Felix and he's like, oh, you guys have been stopping me for decades. And they look at him and they're like, who the fuck are you?
Yep. Yep.
And
The
then
last time they see him is when he has a submarine, and they're like, "What the? Isn't that same rat we've seen before?" I don't know.
yeah,
And the
exactly.
submarine then is sinking. They're like, "Huh? Oh,
And then I don't know a lot about this one. I was reading on it. I was going to save this for part 2. But Riley, do you know about when Gotrek and Thankwil meet at the Realm Gate in our current timeline?
I didn't think they met yet." Oh, I think he froze. You there?
Oh.
Oh,
I would
okay.
be
So
justice.
I'm not going to do this justice. I'll circle back in the next story time. I was going to make Skaven a two-parter because I wanted to keep this one short because I thought we'd be talking about a lot of other stuff, but fuck it. So apparently Gotrek and Thanquil meet at a realm gate that takes you to the old world, and they have this big epic standoff, and essentially Gotrek wins, defeats Thanquil, and then breaks that realm gate. So that was the last thing Thanquil saw.
I think you might have read some fanfic, man.
Yeah. So the only realm gate to the old world, well, there is none. When he was
Apparently there
in
wasn't.
Slayer, they found the realm gate, which they got told will like go through and will survive, and it was at the end times. And as they go there, they have to turn it on somehow. And Grungy comes out, and then they fight, and he backhands Gotrek into a wall and kills him. And he brings him back to life with two eyes now, because you always have one eye since Troll Slayer. And he's like, okay, you're back. He's like, well, I guess you are a god. He's like, you want to take my spot? Pretty much. He's like, sure. He's like, but if you take it, you got to go into the realm of chaos where I just came from and keep fighting. And he did, and he agreed. So then he gave him the magic powers, they call it. Ran the realm, looked back at as this like temple is collapsing, looked back at Felix and said, see you later. The realm shut. And then the last part of the book is Felix writing as it collapsed, and he's like, I'm running out of oxygen. This is my last note. And that's it from Felix. When he gets spit out of the realm in Akshi in the near the Fire Slayer keep, he's been fighting chaos in the realm of fire, chaos by himself for centuries. And he'd never seen Thanquil then. Thanquil wasn't mentioned until it was a short story, not near the end time ones, because Thanquil was doing something in the end times. He wasn't near Gotrek. And then, as far as I know, I think it's two short stories. I haven't read the latest Gotrek book. I just finished the other one, the Nurgle one. But now they're back at Skaven. I don't think he's in that book though. I think it's just other Skaven shit going on. I hope he's in it, but
This is off the wiki. This is what I read when I was thinking about all this. During Thanquil's travels, he once again encounters his old arch-nemesis, Gotrek Gunnarsson. Both sought a realm gate leading to the world that was, which was found hidden within a crystal labyrinth of Tzeentch. This realm gate was left abandoned, even demons lacking interest in it, as none but those with the blood of the world that was may pass it. As Gotrek discovered the realm gate, Thanquil surprised him with an appearance. Gotrek remarked on how old Thanquil had become, and how Gotrek still carries the grudge against Thanquil for the murder of Felix's father. Thanquil attacked, initially having the upper hand after burying Gotrek beneath a spell of Vermintide. However, Thanquil was defeated and driven off after Gotrek summoned the power of the Master Ruin. Upon Thanquil's defeat, Gotrek destroyed the realm gate to the world that was, so that may never be used to threaten the mortal realms again.
two parts to that. One, the old world's destroyed, so you can't have a realm to nothing.
Yeah.
Two, why do people call him Gotrek when his name is Gotrek? I thought that was weird too, and then it was common, and then I searched and YouTubed a like William King talking about him, and then British as he is, it's Gotrek, and I was like, okay,
Of course
people are
it
just
is.
dumb. Not you, I'm saying. But I was like, okay, cool. But I'm like, yeah, no, yeah, there is no old world. So how do you have a realm to the old world if it goes to nothing? You go to space and die?
No, no, no.
Because the realms were made after the old world blew up in the essence of them. So then they made realm gates to each other, but there's nothing to go back to, or else Gotrek would have went there. He went to the realm of chaos. That's the only reason he survived.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just going by random bullshit I read. So I part of me thinks that they could have bullshit something together, but
I hope they do. Like the thing is too, like they've really kept him away from everything. Everybody's like, go find Felix, and at first he was going to, and then he kind of gave that up. He's like, if he is a Stormcast, cool, but like some people were reborn. He wasn't a god. He's probably not. I'm just gonna go find my axe, and then he started kind of helping people along the way. But he wants to find his axe because that is in Tales. It's around still.
do you? What do you think happened to Felix?
He died.
Yeah.
If he ran out of oxygen and the world blew up first, I don't know, but he's dead. Was he resurrected? Maybe. Will he be if his soul is still locked in, I don't know, Slanesh or somebody? Sure, maybe. Can he come back? Sure. I would like him to come back, but what do you come back as? A Stormcast? Meh, that's lame. The thing is, he wasn't, if you think before, like Gotrek, he wasn't a warrior. He got a magical dragon sword and then
I was gonna
became
say,
a legend that way.
wasn't he like studying at a bard college or something? I'm blank.
He was a
Like,
dropout
gotcha.
of college. He was
kicked out.
and then trying to be be it as a famous writer,
Yeah.
poet.
That was it.
That's
Thank
what he
you.
was.
Poet. There we go.
And when they were the writers, some other riots, and he almost got
Yeah.
stomped on by a horse. That's when Gotrek killed the rider and the horse, and then they were fugitives.
They become besties.
Yeah, because then he's like, you know what? I owe you a debt. I will write your. Because he told him about Slayer's word. He never
Yeah.
knew. And then he's like, okay, I will write in a great a poem, and you'll be remembered forever. He's like, done, sealed in blood. And so he followed him forever. Then became friends, and they loved and hated each other on and off. Just because he's like, I can't stand a stupid freaking dwarf who just won't die. Because he's the best dwarf, but the worst Slayer.
That's the fun part about Slayers. Is to be a good Slayer, you have to die honorably. But
He died
if you're
early.
too fucking good at your job, you can't die.
Yeah. The in Dragon Slayer, because he's got this magic sword, Felix, that has like a dragon hilt, and it like turns him like just how the Master Room kind of makes Gotrek go kind of nuts. It made him go nuts, and Gotrek couldn't fight this dragon. And then he ran up on the cliffs or something and jumped off with the like sword through the dragon's head and finished it off. And there was like, where did that come from? And he's always like, "Oh, I blacked out. What happened? Are we alive?
Did we win?
Did we win? Was there a dragon? It's like the dead thing behind you. Who killed it? Gotrek, good job." He's like, "No, man, you did. No one did."
Yeah. Always good comic relief reading those books.
Mhm. Yeah. No, they're good. I read most of them. The best one was what was the first Beast Slayer, and then Zombie Slayer, because they have this huge army of Empire, and they go against all these beasts with this herd stone, and this huge battle goes up, and they kill like both armies are almost decimated. And right at the end, Hemrick Climber, or whatever he was, the Soulblight Necromancer, reveals himself, resurrects everybody. Boom. Next
Oh,
book starts.
fuck yeah.
It's like, what?
That's sick.
I think
I
I
want
just
to read Ghoul Slayer. That's on my list.
I think I just
That's a
finished
good one.
Dragon Slayer, then I started reading Soul Wars, but yeah, then I'm gonna go back into Felix and God Go Trek.
Elf Slayer was weird, but the rest were good.
We should all be elf slayers.
Hey, easy now.
He went to
Kill
Albion.
every elf on site.
It wasn't really Elf
JP.
Slayers. He went to Albion to save them from getting killed. They killed giants, and then he met Teclis. It was really weird.
But that wraps up Skaven for me. Circling back to what we were originally talking about, I wanted to keep part one nice and short, just talk about the clans and kind of where they come from. I knew we'd get sidetracked.
Always do. That pretty much wraps up our agenda. Anything we want to wrap up or shadow it or anything like that? Riley, we'll start with you.
Sorry, I missed that. I froze for a sec. What happened?
We're just about to wrap things up. Anything you want to shout out or plug or anything like that?
Yeah, we'll shout out one of your boys from Alberta, Pendleton Cox. Mr. Cox there, and he loves his pancake house. That's always a good one. Besides that, NPO. But sometimes life's just too sweet.
There we go. Colin, anything for you?
No, nothing for me today.
Mr. Jaden?
The usual. Go follow us on Instagram, Facebook if we've set it up on time, and yeah.
Like and subscribe, leave comments. We always like to read those. But that pretty much does it for us. We'll see you next weekend when we talk Sylvaneth, trees and forests. Until then,